Okay, please give the microphone to Frank Edwards.
Praise God. What's the question
The
again?
question is, should a gospel artist be friends with secular artists, and should a gospel artist perform on a secular platform?
Okay, first I'll answer the first one. Should a gospel artist be friends with a secular artist? First of all, sometimes the definition of what we call secular is not actually what you meant to say. You mean worldly? Because, for example, the banking industry is a secular job. A banker is in a secular job. It's in the secular space. So sometimes what you call secular and what you intend to say, there's a mismatch between your intention and what you're saying. So secular in itself simply means something that is not religious, if I'm right? Yeah, something just that is void of religion. So secular does not mean something that is bad. So the question that I think you meant to ask, should a gospel artist be friends with a worldly artist? And should a gospel artist perform in a worldly concert? Now, what I will say about the friendship is that friendship requires loyalty. And loyalty is expensive. You know what do I mean? When you have a friend, you need to invest time. So if you no longer find people in church, like you have searched the whole church, you don't have people there, but you're choosing somebody whose belief system is completely opposite yours. Somebody whose yardstick of living is completely opposite yours. Now, for friendship to work, you need to invest time. You need to communicate. Sometimes you need to be in the same space together. Sometimes you need to do things just because that's what your friend wants, right? Sometimes you need to be available for them even when it's not convenient for you. So you have to, there's some serious level of loyalty. So if you're making someone who is very worldly in every way your friend, if it's not for the purpose of converting them, then there's a problem. Or good, they say when you have a clean water, and once just iodine in a clean water changes the water. Do you understand? So you have to protect your spirit, soul, and body. You now be, your guards will be up all the time if you must maintain that friendship. Why do you want to go through that stress? So yes, a gospel artist can be friends with a secular person, but not a worldly person. All right? Then the second part is, should a gospel artist perform in a worldly, I want to use the word like worldly, a place where you clearly know that in this place you have people who smoke, who drink, people who are dressed in a funny way, every part of their body is showing. And they say to you, and you say, man, the Lord is really moving because I'm the only gospel artist there. Can you imagine? I'm the only gospel artist they invited. And somebody is trying to tell you, but you shouldn't be there. You say, no. But we are not called only to the Christians alone. If I don't go there, how will I preach the gospel? But you know that even the song you sang there has nothing to do with salvation. The song you sang there had nothing. You just jump for Jesus, and the people are just going to jump. There is nothing you're looking for in such spaces. If a bank invites you to come and sing, excellent, fine. If MTN invites you to come and do something, excellent, fine. But if they are clearly having a concert that even your spirit, soul, and body, that you shouldn't be here. You know that you shouldn't be among these people. You know that you should actually not appear among this, set of people. Why do you really want to Why do you remove? So my answer to that is you actually shouldn't. I'm not saying that, somebody who is worldly, you cannot relate with them. But if it's not for the purpose of, winning them or inspiring them, then there's going to be a problem. If you're just going to make them your friend and allow them to be the way they have been, not trying to change them, of course it will affect you. Who asked the question? Are you clear? Are you clear? So leave Benson and Hedges concert alone.
All right. Thank you so much.